Carrs Billington is jointly owned by Carrs Milling Industries Carlisle and Edward Billington Liverpool. The businesses came together in 1997 and, following subsequent acquisitions, is one of the leading UK agribusinesses. We have 5 feed manufacturing sites supplying livestock farmers in Wales, central and southern Scotland and England north of the M4.
The core business of the organisation is to manufacture and supply animal feed. We do have a very large, extensive range of retail products sold through our retail branches, and furthermore we have an oil division which distributes fuel oil primarily to our agricultural core customers. We have a number of niche products, and we're also a significant supplier of machinery in the form of tractors, as far up to combine harvesters.
Being one of the larger branches, we try to meet all the needs of the farming community, but we're now also trying to bring in the rural community in for Hunter Wellingtons, all that kind of stuff. We do animal feeds, machinery, fencing equipment, tractors, minerals, wormers, everything a farmer needs basically.
There are 26 country stores throughout the Midlands, north of England and Scotland, which sell animal feed, arable and grassland products including fertiliser, seeds and chemicals, clothing, gardening, equine and pet products, tools and animal health products. Some branches sell and repair farm machinery.
Workwear is part of the Carrs Billington Agriculture Sales Limited Group. We are the largest importers and distributors of chainsaw protective clothing to the green industries in the United Kingdom. Workwear are the exclusive importers of Hikes chainsaw protective footwear, SIP protective chainsaw clothing, Tower gloves, and also Comet Miller climbing harnesses as well.
This is the Fendt 718 tractor. It's one of the babies of the Fendt 700 range. The horsepower range from 147 to 240 horsepower. The biggest benefit to the end user is the excellent fuel consumption.
Carrs Billington is unique in the range of products and services which we offer to the rural community. We have an experienced field sales team who work closely with our customers, providing advice and solutions to their problems, not just products.
Our AminoMax bypass protein was developed at Kansas State University, and it was subsequently trialled successfully in South Africa, to be followed by further trials in the UK and subsequently in the US. The development of our plants in the US by utilising UK-based engineers enabled us to assess that technology and then reintroduce the technology back into the UK with engineering solutions that aided the product. That should, in the long run, enable UK milk production to be more efficient and effective. Staff are vitally important to our development process. Service is our passion and the staff are our strength in that regard. We invest a lot of time and effort in developing our staff along those lines, and the organisation has a can-do culture.
We ensure at the forefront of innovation by investing a considerable amount of money and time and resource into research and development. We are lucky to have sister companies all around the world who are linked to universities and institutes. We may focus on one area and then spend our own time and money looking at research and development at particular universities, colleges and even on farm in the UK.
A flat management structure means we are very responsive to customers' needs. We aim to organically grow our position as the leading agricultural supplier within our trading region and continue to expand into new areas when the appropriate opportunities arise.
Carrs Billington's vision for the future is to further develop dairy nutrition. We are clearly disadvantaged compared to our colleagues in America who are producing better results in terms of yield, growth, etc. We recognise the deficiencies and believe that we have a number of items that we can challenge there, relating to forage analysis, software relating to nutritional management, relating to forage analysis, nutritional management down to amino acid level, and some significant innovations we believe we can introduce into our business to be able to push on the differentiation from our competition. Furthermore, we would wish to extend our geographical base We have a model that works well, and we would wish to push that forward through acquisition and organic growth. We also intend to extend our offering, both in terms of products and the number of stores that we offer, to try to engender the rural dweller to become more of a customer of ours, as well as the professional farmer.
Today's dairy producers are challenged like never before, from fluctuating milk prices to rising feed costs and stringent environmental regulations. Producers are under increasing pressure to increase production, decrease nitrogen, and do it all economically and efficiently. Today's dairy nutritionists are likewise challenged to help producers formulate rations that meet increasingly complex objectives. Feeding bypass protein and its building blocks, amino acids, benefits dairy producers in many ways. From increasing milk production and components, to improving herd economics and decreasing nitrogen excretion. Following the regulatory ban on animal-derived protein sources, dairy nutritionists have been tasked with formulating rations using plant-based protein sources rich in the amino acids required by high-producing dairy cows. AminoMax Pro is a valuable new tool that allows nutritionists to blend bypass plant proteins to better match the nutritional requirements of high-producing cows and the goals of individual producers. The first breakthrough in plant-based bypass proteins in nearly 2 decades, AminoMax Pro is a patented technology designed to produce protein sources with high bypass and high bioavailability of essential amino acids at unprecedented levels of and consistency.
Plant-based proteins are not new. They've been around 5 to 30 years. AminoMax, though, however, is new. It's a new process. It's new technology. It was developed with Kansas State, and what it does, it allows nutritionists to actually blend for different amino acid profiles, looking at lysine and methionine for their customers' needs. It's the first process like this in the world, utilizing the technology that we use here in Watertown.
The AminoMax manufacturing process begins with soybean meal and canola meal, plant-based protein sources rich in lysine and methionine.
At the start of the process, we control the flow of our soy or canola into the process. By controlling the flow of the product, we ensure we have a smooth, consistent process and even quality at the end of the process. At this point, we are measuring both the moisture of the product and the temperature to ensure consistency.
Protein is extracted from the soy and canola meal through a unique patented process. Enzymes are added to break up complex sugars, releasing reactive components. This sugar and protein mixture is heated to precise temperatures using expander technology with unique computer-controlled moisture and flash heat to induce controlled Maillard reactions.
We're one of the first companies in the U.S. to be utilizing expander technology to produce a bypass protein. We run the ingredients through the expander, achieve a high temperature differential in a short period of time, thereby protecting the feed by not subjecting it to long cook temperature times and exiting it in a very fast and efficient manner.
The meals are then allowed to cool, after which they are performance blended to nutritionist specifications for precise amino acid ratios. It is important to note this unique manufacturing process results in bypass values that can only be accurately determined via real cow, real-time testing, as opposed to conventional assays.
So our 400-point check system guarantees a nutritionist that every load of product going out of here is going to be consistent. Very, very little variability out of it. We monitor everything from the humidity, air temperature, all the raw ingredients coming in. We monitor through the entire process from the time we enter our input bins throughout the expander and the dryer and the conditioner. It tells our operators everything from what the speed is. As an example, water pressure, we use a fair amount of water and steam in this process. So as that water pressure fluctuates from the city, the computers automatically make an adjustment on that. We can guarantee that their last load, their next load, and their next load down the road, they're going to be consistent.
The value of this enzyme-based molecular process becomes apparent when you consider how AminoMax Pro works inside the cow. It starts in the ration, consistently blended for performance and quality. In the rumen, AminoMax Pro protects against degradation and premature digestion of protein by physically blocking microbial enzyme-binding sites on protein molecules. As the product moves into the abomasum, low pH values cause the protein molecules to uncoil, making enzyme-binding sites available again, and enabling full digestion of essential amino acids. Because the cow is now metabolizing protein more efficiently, the amount of crude protein in the diet can be significantly reduced, thus reducing excess nitrogen excretion in the environment. AminoMax Pro can be used to formulate rations that include more on-farm forages for reduced feed costs, more rapidly digested starches for higher milk production, more fermentable forage to balance rumen health and improve milk components, more fermentable carbohydrates to offset short and/or poor quality forage, and more high-fiber feeds to conserve forage. Remember, when it comes to bypass protein, AminoMax Pro can be performance blended for a specific bypass amino acid profile, is 100% animal protein free, is manufactured using more than 400 quality point sensors, is based on a reaction, mechanical byproduct, boosts bypass values and digestibility for lysine, methionine, and other essential amino acids, and is the first breakthrough in bypass plant protein in nearly 20 years. Give your dairy producer clients these benefits and more with AminoMax Pro, bypass plant protein performance blended to the highest standards. Yours.